Hello again, and welcome to Lety does the epic conclusion to Death of X, Issue 4. In the previous episode, we saw Crystal and Storm's team trapped by Magneto in Madrid, while Scott Summers and Emma Frost have recruited the help of British mutant alchemy and are preparing to destroy a Terrigen cloud. We start off 50 kilometers southwest of Madrid with the uncanny X-Men facing the Terrigen cloud. Irma expresses concern over the plan, but her sisters reassure her that Emma Frost knows what she's doing. Cyclops tells them that he understands their concern, but that they have no choice if they are to ensure the survival of the mutant race. Meanwhile, in Madrid, a battle is broken out between Magneto's team and those of Crystal and Storm's. Magneto tells Aurora that she is on the wrong side of this fight, and that he has no time to explain their position. As the fight begins, Storm and Crystal quickly realize that Eric isn't here to attack them, but to distract them from Cyclops and Emma Frost's real plan. Crystal calls Medusa and tells her sister the uncanny X-Men mean to attack the Terrigen cloud. Flying high above the ground, we see Sunfire carrying alchemy towards the center of the Terrigen cloud so that he can transmute its chemical composition. Suddenly, they are blasted out of the sky. We see that they were shot down by Inferno. The Inhuman Royal Family has arrived. Sunfire and Alchemy slam into the ground. Cyclops tells the Cuckoos to distract Medusa and Black Bolt, while he and Emma Frost go check up on the two. On the ground, Sunfire looks as if he has the wind knocked out of him, but Alchemy is screaming that his arm has been broken. Cyclops goes to console him, telling him that he understands how bad the pain is, but he needs to work through it. Even this much pain, you can set it aside. Trust me, I've been doing it all my life. Help me up. Alchemy and Sunfire take back to the sky, ready to push through and continue the plan. Meanwhile, the Cuckoos realize that while their mental attacks aren't powerful enough to affect the Royals, their companions don't share the same psychic resistance. Suddenly, Magic teleports behind Black Bolt, stabbing him through the chest with her soul sword. Inferno and Nur shoot his attacker instinctively, only to realize too late they have actually fired at Black Bolt. The attack, a psychic projection. Medusa goes to confront the Stepford Cuckoos, but it's too late. Sunfire has already released alchemy into the Terrigen cloud, its composition quickly changing from a green mist to a red rain. The X-Men look up in awe, and the Inhumans in shock at what alchemy had done. Scott, Emma, and Ileana go to greet Sunfire and Alchemy and congratulate them on the mission's success. However, as Sunfire brings his partner down from the clouds, they realize something has gone terribly wrong. Alchemy has caught the Mpox from the Terrigen. Cyclops rushes to his side, telling Thomas that he did good. He was a good soldier. Alchemy's last breath was that he was never a soldier. With Alchemy gone, Emma tells the team that she feels the Royals coming for them. Scott tells them to stay put as he walks into the Terrigen cloud, now safe to mutants, ready to confront the Inhumans. In the fog, Cyclops meets with Black Bolt and Medusa, who ask him what he has done. He tells the two that he has changed the chemical composition of the Terrigen cloud so that it is no longer toxic to mutants, adding that it's harmless to Inhumans as well, as a show of courtesy. The Royals tell him that by doing this, they have made enemies of the Inhumans forever, to which he replies that they have been enemies ever since the Terrigen was released into the sky. While the X-Men look in shock, unable to do anything, Scott tells the two that he is ready for whatever comes next. However it goes, I'm ready. I have loved who I needed to love, and lost the only person I ever cared for. I've tried to learn from my mistakes, help people any way that I can, but now, everything has been tainted. I'm not even a person anymore. I'm gone. All that's left is the idea of me. But here's the nice thing. Ideas never die. With these final words, Cyclops charges up his optic blast, preparing to strike the Inhuman Royals. Suddenly, Black Bolt speaks, his sonic blast ripping apart everything in its path. In a second, Scott Summers is dead. A week later, and we see the mutants gathered at Cyclops' funeral, with Storm giving a eulogy. Magic notices Alex Summers and Emma Frost watching from a distant hill, and wonders what they are up to. Havoc confronts Frost, saying that they are lucky Storm was able to negotiate a truce with the royals, or else they would all be in an inhuman cell, or worse, dead. He asks her where his brother really is, because as broken and damaged as Cyclops was, he never gave up. It would be against everything he knew about Scott for him to die by suicide. Emma tells him that she would give anything for the man she loved to still be alive. But he's not. She then tells Havoc to follow her, and she'll show him the truth. Magic teleports into Limbo, where we find Daisuke sitting by himself. She tells him that she is here to take him back to his people, since she had only brought him here so he couldn't interfere with Emma Frost's plan. Daisuke says he doesn't even know who Emma Frost is, and that he's certain now that the Inhumans are not his people. All he knows is that his life has been a horror show ever since he emerged from Terrigenesis, and that he feels as if he's been lied to. Magic admits, sometimes she feels the same way. We cut to the lab on Mirror Island, with Havoc staring at the body of his dead brother, who is clearly not vaporized. Emma Frost tells him that when they first came to investigate the facility, Scott fell ill and suddenly started choking. Cyclops fell into her arms, Mpox quickly spreading all over him, and died in her embrace. Havoc quickly realizes what this all means, that Emma had lied to everyone. The telepathic broadcast to the entire world, the attack on the Terrigen Cloud, his death by the hands of Black Bolt, that none of it was real, that Cyclops had been dead in this room the entire time. Emma tells Havoc that Scott isn't really dead. Cyclops is still alive. He isn't this meat anymore. As a gift to the only man I love, I kept him alive. I made him into an idea. And ideas never die. And that was the end of Death of X. And yes, Cyclops had been dead the entire time. Emma Frost had just gone batshit crazy and forced everyone to believe that he was still alive. If you look back through the past 3 episodes, you'll see that there were quite a few hints of this as well, such as Emma ending his sentences, Cyclops never appearing without her in the background, and even his final speech where he said he had lost the one he loved the most. The only deaths that we had seen were Madrox and Alchemy, neither of which had a particularly close relationship with the mutant leader. Overall, I really enjoyed this story. It was really well written, and served as a satisfying ending to Cyclops' story arc. The only problem is that it's a flashback, and doesn't fit the image that the comics have been painting for the past year. Mainly, that Scott Summers' final actions painted him as a villain. Even in Champions, one of my favorite new comics, we see the young heroes refer to Scott's younger self as Teen Hitler, which isn't even close to describing Cyclops. If anything, he was a hero for making the Terrigen Mist safe to mutants, something the Inhumans clearly didn't care about. And as far as I can tell, the modified mist is still capable of Terrigenesis, and is safe to Inhumans as well, really making Black Bolt and Medusa the villains of the story for killing him. In any case, this story picks up in Inhumans vs. X-Men, where we'll see the Inhuman-mutant conflict come to a breaking point, so stay tuned for my summary of that. If you liked my video, please like and subscribe, and please go check out my Patreon by clicking the I button or checking out the link in the description. This month, I'll be giving away cool prizes such as me mailing you this holiday card. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!